Hey, good morning, Kinship Youth. It's Pastor Greg. Got my thought for the day. My thought for the day is this. If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. I say that because I was listening to Peyton Manning gave a speech, and one of his things he was talking about was, every summer, every off season he was training because he knew if he wasn't getting better, he was getting worse, which means if he wasn't constantly trying to progress and develop his skill, then he was going to lose it. So it's kind of like sitting still. He couldn't sit still. He knew he had to keep getting better. It's the same thing with us in our walk. And the thing that, one of my pet peeves, or one of them things that gets on my nerves, is when people say, that's just how I am. That's just what I do. And, that's just me. Seriously? That's just you? That's just me? You know what that is? That's a cop-out. That's a crutch. That's a reason to not grow. That's a reason to not change, because you don't want to change. You're comfortable where you are. But here's the thing. If we're truly walking with Christ and we're truly his disciples, then we have been given a charge to grow. All right. His word says that when you are in Christ, the old is gone, the new has come. Right. So the old stuff, that's out of here. The new stuff is here. Every day we're supposed to be trying to be more like him. So if every day we're trying to be more like him, how can we even use the words, that's just me, that's just how I am? Or those people that say, I'm set in my ways. Then you're not growing. And if you're not growing, then what are you doing? We can't be sitting still. All right. It also says in this world, when I was a child, I thought like a child. But when I grew up, I put away childish things. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, do not be conformed to the ways of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. All right. So conform means to obey laws, structure, and all that stuff. But he said, no, we're not going to obey what the world is saying. We're going to be transformed, which means we're converting, we're transfiguring, we're becoming something else. Right. So not almost everything in his world talks about growing and getting better. So that's what we should be doing. We should be growing, trying to get better, constantly progressing, constantly moving forward. We cannot use the cop-out anymore that that's just me, that's just how I am. And newsflash, if we have friends or peers, I'm not just talking youth here, I'm talking grown freaking people that use this same cop-out, it's not valid. And if we're walking side by side, then I'm wrong if I let you keep using that same mentality that, oh, that's just me, that's just how I am, blah, blah, blah. No. You got to be growing, sister. You got to be growing, brother. What are we doing? We can't be sitting still. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint, right? So every day we're supposed to be doing something more. Every day we're supposed to be trying to get better. Every day we're supposed to be growing. Growth. That's what it's about. If you staying the same, how you growing? Or how you going to get anything more if you stay the same? All right. That's a mentality that we just can't have. So I need all my young people, hold each other accountable. If y'all got friends that sit around and talk about, well, that's just how I am. Y'all need to check them up real quick and be like, that's just how you are. So you don't plan to grow. You don't plan to be better. You don't plan to move forward. You just going to stay the same. That's like a person sinking in quicksand, but they don't want to take you trying to offer them a stick or a rope to pull them out, and they're like, no, I'm just fine right here. So you just want to stay stuck in one spot when there's so much more for us. It's like climbing the staircase to the top. I'm just going to stop on the 7th floor, or am I trying to get up to the top floor so I can see the better views from up there? It's a decision. It's a choice. You make a choice to stay still. All right. And I'm not with staying still. I'm trying to move forward. The Lord has called me to keep moving, keep progressing. He didn't call none of us to sit still. All right. When he left the disciples, he said, go and make disciples of all the nations. Go. He didn't say, hey, y'all sit here and hang out and chill and I'll be back. Because that would have meant the disciples would never grow anymore. They had to go. They had to grow. They had to go face trials, tribulations. They had to grow. So that's what I need for you guys to do. You guys are the future. Y'all need to be growing. Y'all need to be moving. Y'all need to be progressing. And the people that's in y'all circle, y'all need to challenge them to grow, move, progress, not sit still. We can't sit still. You sit still, you're going to miss the boat. And that's just real talk. Love you guys. Be blessed. All of you that's going to be at the Harvest Bash, I hope y'all have a great time. And if y'all not going to the Harvest Bash and you listening to this, that's really where you should be. 598 Westwood Drive tonight, 6:30, 8:30. Get to that Harvest Bash. Hang out. Kinship Youth, Rise Youth. We coming together, collaborating like people in the kingdom are supposed to do. All right. Love you guys. Stay blessed.